For thousands of people in the Raleigh-Durham area, the network of walking and mountain biking trails that were part of the massive Lake Crabtree Park were their escape to nature. Mountain bike trails and skills course were great, and my husband loved them. But recently, the lease for the land owned by the RDU Airport was not renewed, causing outrage among the community. And now there was just an announcement of what the land may very likely be used for. Will the newly announced development be a nightmare for nature enthusiasts, or could it be a blessing in disguise? Let's take a look. The conflict is all about 136 wooded acres that were home to some of the most popular and beginner-friendly mountain biking trails in the area. The trails were managed by Wake County and a team up with a nonprofit, Triangle Off-Road Cyclists. And they were an incredible network of trails that were a great supplement to the wide variety of offerings that Lake Crabtree's overall park provides. The land is also bordered by the massive 5,600 plus acre Umstead Park. So this is an area that has historically been an untouchable area dedicated to nature. So you can imagine the reaction when news broke that the multi-use trails were closing for good on June 30th, 2025. Public hearings have been packed with people speaking out against the closing of the trails and the concern that the land will be redeveloped into yet another clear-cut neighborhood or shopping center and make an impact into Raleigh and Durham's images of being a city and a park. It's important to get one thing straight though. Not all of Lake Crabtree County Park is gone. Wake County managed to sign a new 20-year lease for about 70 acres right by the lake. This means the walking trails, the picnic areas, playgrounds, and the boat rentals are still there to use. But the beloved multi-use trails on the 136-acre parcel are now officially closed. So why is this happening? Why would the airport shut down such a beloved trail system? It all comes down to a rule from the Federal Aviation Administration. For decades, Wake County leased this land from the airport for just $1 a year, essentially acting as a donation from the RDU Airport. But a new FAA rule says airports have to get fair market value for their land. The county just couldn't afford the new price tag, which for a smaller part of the park is now over $200,000 a year. Faced with this, the RDU Airport Authority says it needs to make money to pay for its own big projects like new runways and terminals to keep up with the Triangle's explosive growth. They could have simply leased the land to the highest bidder, likely resulting in a generic retail center. Instead, they partnered with the developer, Pacific Elm Properties, which is connected to the Carolina Hurricanes owner Tom Dundon, to create a recreation and wellness destination. The goal is to build a regional attraction that honors the site's history with outdoor activities like new bike trails, climbing, and ziplining, complemented by unique restaurants, a boutique hotel, and shops. So instead of a cookie-cutter shopping center, the proposed development aims to be an outdoor hub, potentially including everything from brew pubs and bike shops to an ice skating rink. This approach is seen by some as a major improvement over another strip mall, creating an epicenter of recreation that could enhance the area. And the developer's vice president, Aaron Locke, stated in a quote, "We understand that this land's dearly loved. It's a place of peace and adventure and connection, and that won't change." The vision is being modeled after the Whitewater Center in Charlotte, which has been a hugely popular attraction and draw for years in Charlotte, and would no doubt help boost the entertainment offerings in the RDU area in a major way. But opponents are still asking, at what cost? This new development means wiping out a mature forest that is next door to Umstead State Park. This could disrupt local wildlife and get rid of a huge urban green space. The new complex is expected to bring in over 1 million visitors a year, which has people worried about a jump in traffic, noise, and pollution in an already congested area. And then there's the cost to the community. This project gets rid of a free public resource that thousands of people use regularly. Critics worry that whatever comes next will be a commercial attraction with high ticket prices and parking fees, shutting out many of the same people who use the trails every day. The future of this land isn't set in stone just yet. The deal with the developer is non-binding, and both RDU and Pacific Elm Properties have promised to get public feedback before finalizing any plans. They've scheduled public workshops to talk about the project on August 19th, September 23rd, and October 21st, giving residents a real chance to be heard. It is important to remember, though, this isn't the RDU Airport's mandate. It is a requirement driven by the FAA. In my opinion, giving the airport's hand was seemingly forced here. I couldn't think of a better way for them to get the revenue they need to support the area's growth for their own facilities and honor the land's original use. So this could give us the best of both worlds in the end, but it certainly does come with some environmental sacrifice. What do you think should happen to the Lake Crabtree land? Let us know in the comments, and for more information on the surrounding area, check out some of our latest videos. Thank you.